Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we have not talked about used Teslas for a while. So if you're looking for a used Tesla, let's just briefly take a look at the market because we've got some access that probably a bunch of other people don't have, including auction data access. So we'll take a look because we haven't taken a look at the used market, and prices could be going up, but they're most likely going down, and we'll take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and let's roll that intro real quick. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for supporting. And thank you to my latest Patreon members. We've got Dylan and Elias. Thank you for supporting. But let us jump right into this. So shout out to Electric. They posted this. Tesla leads large drop in used electric car value. Model 3 down 30%. I mean, this isn't new, right? We've seen this coming for a bit because what goes up has to come down. And through the past 6 months to a year, maybe even 2 years, Tesla prices have been insane. You could literally buy one, drive it for a little bit, then sell it and really not lose any sort of money. But now we're getting back into the old days, and where if you buy a car, if you drive it off the lot, you will see a decrease in the price of the valuation of it. So just an FYI on that. But according to CIC Cars, used car prices have dropped by less than 4% year over year over the third month in a row, but used EVs are dropping even faster. And on top of that, there's plenty of competition out there from all the different brands, all the different makes. And on top of that, a lot of inventory is starting to pile up as well for this month across all the different competition, including Tesla. You can see right here on the Tesla inventory charts, shout out to Matt Young, you can see a nice healthy uptick of Model Y inventory. And on the Model 3 side, we are also seeing some healthy increases. So prices for the used Tesla side is dropping lower and lower. You can see Tesla Model 3 down 30% year over year. But this is the page that I actually like to take a look at. This is cargurusdata.com, where you can see all the different used cars listed on their website and sort of a price analysis. And you can see for all the different models, 35% decrease year over year for the Tesla bucket as a whole. You can see Model 3, 34%, Model S, 36%, Model X, 32%, and Model Y at 34%. So we got some sizable decreases. I mean, we can always take a look at the auction, the books at the same time, because what gets really interesting here is if you take a look at like a vehicle that just got delivered off of the showroom floor, so like let's say a 2023 Tesla Model Y, for a while the prices didn't make sense because the prices, if you factor in the $7,500 federal tax credit, was still above that. And it seems like they're holding up there as well. You can see we've got some data here from the auction sites for the Manheim auction, which dealers will wholesale Tesla vehicles to each other. And we've got the prices. You see 49,200, 48,000, 48,000. These are long ranges. And what's interesting here is on the Tesla website, if you look at a long range, the long range starts at $47,000 all the way up to a mid price of above that around, let's see, around $50,490 and then $54,490 for the Model Y Performance. Of course, all these models qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit. So if you did the quick maths, you could break even if you drove it for just a little bit, maybe even 3 months to 6 months, harvest or factor in the $7,500 federal tax credit plus any sort of state incentives that you might have, and then sell it to the auction and drive essentially for free. Not saying that's possible. It's still a little bit of a risk, but it could be very, very well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Are you interested in buying a Model 3 or Model Y, a used one? Because there's a little bit of a catch there, because you could try and get a new one, but if you don't qualify for the full $7,500 federal tax credit, then it might be worth trying to get a used one. And on top of that, if you can get a used Model 3 potentially under $25,000, there is There's also a used EV tax credit under $25,000. I'm not sure if Tesla's on that list just yet, but there could be another $4,000 that you could potentially get. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. It seems like or all electric vehicles across the board are dropping year over year, but that makes sense, and that's what's normal because Teslas and all vehicles should decrease in price at the end of the day as you own the vehicle because it's a used depreciating asset. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. If you're looking for someone to talk to about asking all the questions about buying a Tesla and also get the ultimate Tesla buying guide with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, well, you can check out the Patreon link down below in the description where you can get access to all that, plus a chat with me or a direct DM or even a phone call where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. So definitely check out Patreon link down below in the